not recording. Talk to the person that sent you here, and they'll help answer more questions, and they'll get you either added to like a sneak peek group or get you added to somewhere to help answer all these little questions that everybody has. Okay?
Yay.
Okay. Candace, you're up.
All right. So you probably all have kind of a general concept. What? I'm muted?
Wait.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can't. Okay. I don't know what yeah.
Hold on. I might know. I'm just going to go sit down. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. I don't know what that was. So you guys probably all have kind of a general idea of what a Beachbody coach is. Obviously, you've spoken to one because we added you to this group or gave you the link. But you probably also are going, wait, what the heck are you talking about? What do you do? How do you do it? How do you make money doing what you're doing? So that's just kind of what we want to share with you today. As coaches, we are not about selling. That is one point I want to make very, very clear. This is not about selling a product. We love our Beachbody products. We really, really do, and we promote them. And that is how we make our commission, is through the sales of Shakeology and workout programs. But there's so much more to coaching. And as long as you come at this from an angle of support and love for the people that you're helping, as long as you are authentic about your own story and your journey, and you just kind of have a passion for what you're doing, then you're never going to have to become a salesman per se. The products are kind of a byproduct of the services, the support, the love, and the service that we provide as coaches. So how do we do that? How are we authentic? We do what we do simply by inspiring others. The people who follow us on social media, the people in our lives, we inspire them. And every single coach will tell you, I don't feel like a super inspiring person. It's not like we set out to be an inspiration, right? We are just normal women and men who had a problem to solve. And this is what we used to solve it. And we happened to share our journey along the way. And somewhere, someone was inspired by what we shared because they're going through something similar. They're struggling through the same things that we are, because you guys, everyone is struggling. Everyone struggles with something. And when you find someone who has the same struggle, but they are finding a way to conquer that struggle, you instantly feel more hopeful that maybe you can overcome your own struggles. So that's what we do. We are just authentically sharing our personal journey, our struggles, and how we're overcoming them. So what we want to do tonight is share with you the 6 F's of coaching. We're going to talk about fun. We're going to talk about fitness accountability, faith, and freedom. We're going to talk about financial benefits, and we're going to talk about friendship. And you don't have to listen to me all night, I promise. But I am going to share with you the best part of it, I think, is the fun. Because when I became a coach, the last thing that I expected was for this to be an absolute kick in the pants blast. We have the majority of what we do is social media. We do all of our work from home. But we have a lot of opportunities to get together throughout the year as a team of coaches. We have quarterly activities locally that we can get together with local coaches. We get to do a workout together. We get training from corporate. We get to hear inspirational stories. And you always come away from those events just really uplifted and motivated and just kind of refreshed a little bit. We have Coach Summit every summer. We get to all come together. The last 2 years it's been in Nashville. Before that it was in Las Vegas. We get to come together into this big convention of coaches, and we get so much training and inspiration and swag and parties and celebration, just to celebrate all of our hard efforts for the year and to give us a ton of awesome information and ideas to get through the coming year. And as part of that, we hang out as a team. Cozy and I are actually what we call success partners. So we work together every day and just kind of bounce ideas back and forth, and we kind of run our teams together right now. So you'll see some of her team and some of my team tonight. But when we started this, we'd never met, ever. Like, we never in a million years would have crossed paths. Our lives are so different. She lives in Utah, I live in Idaho. We have no mutual friends whatsoever. We never would have met if it wasn't for coaching. And now we get together at these events, and it's like we've always known each other. Nothing awkward. You meet these friends that you've made through the team, and you just are having a party, and there's no awkward, hey, I don't know you, right? It's really awesome. We have team retreats. This is one thing I wanted to be sure to mention, because our retreats are a way for us to spoil our teams who have worked so hard to grow their businesses. And Cozy and I have actually planned a retreat for our teams in January. So everybody who's joining this month is going to be working hard right along with our current coaches to earn that retreat, where we are going to spoil the heck out of you. We're going to pay for everything, and we're just going to have fun and relax a little bit. So yes, there's some work involved, but there's a whole heck of a lot of fun too. So I'm going to toss it over to Kylie. She's ready. Kylie's going to share the fitness accountability aspect of it with you.
Okay, so before Beachbody, I was always like interested in fitness and lifting and stuff like that, but I didn't have that thing that would keep me held accountable for anything. So it's like I would be doing something for a week and then fall off. So when I met Cozy through Facebook, she kind of introduced me to the coaching stuff and all that. And what I really like about it is that it's a fun environment. Everyone is supportive and encouraging, which really helps because my people around me, my friends, and the people I work with, truthfully, are not supportive. So that makes it a lot harder. But I also just keep posting on Facebook. I haven't gotten huge into like the actual coaching part of it, but I just share my journey and hope to inspire people. And people always come up to me or message me and say, oh, "You're so inspiring. You're inspiring me. I love what you post. You're so motivational." This, that, and the other, and it like really keeps you driven to keep going, which I really like. Yeah. I don't know. It's a very good community, Cozy.
Sorry.
Thanks, Kylie.
Yeah.
Yes. Roxy, right?
Yeah, is Roxy on? Oh, there she is. Hey,
Yes.
girl.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We got ya.
Okay. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about personal development and having faith in it, and just all around what it does for me. So I was like super nervous, so I like took some notes. The first step on a path of self-betterment, personal development is the first step on a path to a better you. So personal development it's very important. It's helped me a lot, and whenever I'm not doing it, it's like the people around me notice. I keep to myself, and I don't know, it's just some days, even when you think, let me backtrack a little bit, sorry. So some things that personal development will help you with is you have more of a sense of direction, like you can set your goals and stuff. You're more motivated. Can you all guys hear me? I hear like a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting distracted, sorry.
I need 20 binder sheet protectors.
Okay, sorry.
They were supposed to be turning in tomorrow, but
I'm getting
forgot about,
distracted.
like, walking you to Monday.
Okay. Anyways, I'm more motivated, and it's audios while I'm driving, but it always, like, I know that it's going to lead to something better. I believe that it has rewards, and it just, sorry guys. So I don't know. I'm like, I went completely blank.
Roxy,
I'm
do you
so
feel
sorry.
like since you started doing personal development that you have a lot more faith in yourself and
Oh,
your
yeah.
ability to do pretty much anything you set your mind to?
Yes, definitely. Honestly, I haven't really been doing it as much as I should lately. Obviously, it shows. So it is super, it's super important. I've gotten off track for a couple of weeks, and I'm just like starting to get back on track with doing everything. Personal development is so important. It makes you feel better. You're a better person. I mean, it's just super important. And yeah, that's all I have to say right now.
Awesome. Thanks, Roxy.
And
No
you guys,
problem.
okay, I think I'm next, but I'm going to add something to Roxy's because I'm her coach, and so I talk to her a lot. I personally absolutely can tell when she's not, I can tell when most people are not consistent with their personal development. It literally, like, it shows when you guys, like, life in general is hard, and coaching can be hard if you aren't in the right mindset and you worry too much about what everybody thinks. Like, that's what personal development helps so much with. And I can tell when my coaches aren't doing it. You can tell through their confidence in their posts, their confidence just in any picture they take and how they interact with people. You can absolutely tell. So I think that with even like Roxy, but the best thing about it is you're never like stuck. You can always start. Like, if you miss for a week and you feel kind of down on yourself, you can always restart every time. Do you know how many times that I've gotten off track and you just restart and people are there to like support you every time you want to restart? So I think that that's the best part about personal development. It's hard to explain until you experience how it changes your life. So just trust us when we say that it helps so much. It helps with everything in life, in your relationship, any coaching, with your fitness journey, anything. So I'm going to kind of talk on freedom and flexibility and then financial purposes. And so I'm going to school full time. And I've started like a little over a year ago, and I got to quit my job. So I was doing massage. I got to quit my job in April, and just do Beachbody full time. And I can't even tell you how much it's like blessed my life, because right now where I'm in clinicals, I'm working with my drive time like 40 to 50 hours a week. And there's no way I would have time to go to a job and be able to support myself. There's no way. I would have to take out tons of loans to be able to do that. But I put in work prior to starting school so that I'm able to do that now. And so I don't know, the flexibility. So the thing is, you choose when you get to work. You choose how much you get to work every day. Yes, your progress will reflect how much, like how your business grows for how much time you're putting into it. But you could honestly do this business spending 30 minutes a day if you're intentional with those 30 minutes you're doing. Turn off all the distractions and just like get to work. You can do all your invites. You can reconnect with old friends and check in your house with 30 minutes a day. I personally get up in the morning around 5, do my workout, try to check in all my challenge groups, and post about if there's trainings. I do my PD while I'm getting ready or I'm driving the clinic. And then I try to hop on, check in everything like at lunch. And then in the evening, I have time to do calls or honestly, like do whatever. If there's something and I have to meet people for dinner or there's a family thing, like I choose when I work. I can choose what I want to do when I want to do it. Me and Candace, we get to choose when we do these calls. Nobody's telling us when we need to do it. So that's like the awesome part about coaching is you can make a good like income and life for yourself along with being healthy, bettering yourself, like your mind, everything, and you make your hours. You do it when you want, as long as you can be intentional when you're doing those. And so financially, there's no way that I would be able to not have to take out loans and be able to pay off things while I'm going to school. And it's absolutely because of this business. And I know that it's taken me maybe longer than I wanted at the beginning. I've been coaching for 3 years, but I guess I had that long-term vision where I'm not going to stop here. Like I want to finish school and incorporate, PT with coaching. And I don't know. I just think there's so many people that are just stuck in their job and don't know how to get out of it. And I don't know. It just makes me sad because if you're not happy doing what you're doing, then like, why do it? I mean, I understand everybody has to have a job, but I personally would rather work my butt off for 2 years and maybe say no to events with friends or, extra things than go my whole life working a job that I honestly don't really enjoy and I don't feel much fulfillment with. So that's kind of my 2 cents. So, looks like Emily, you're up on.
Okay, so can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. So I was going to talk about friendship a little bit, and I just, I didn't write any notes or anything on this, got stuck in the rain running. And so I was going to prep a little bit before, but go figure I didn't. I feel like one of the biggest reasons why I haven't quit is because of the friendships that I've gained from this business. I've recently been through a lot of things that I feel like if I didn't have the friendships I did, I would have a harder time going through those. I think that, there's nothing like a business or even a job that you can say that you have the same passion as everyone else and that you honestly have a friend everywhere you go, no matter where you're at, because one, we do it a lot over social media, so you'll constantly have people around you supporting you because everyone has like the same goals as you, which is really nice. Another thing is like when I first started, the only person I knew was Candace, and now I talk to so many people, and it's made me kind of go out of my comfort zone to talk to people. And I've recently started talking to Roxy, and she's awesome. I love her. We have a lot of things in common that I would have never met her or even thought of talking to her if it wasn't for this business. So I'm very grateful for that. And I just think that friendship is very important. And if we don't have that, and if we don't have other people supporting you and like helping you back up when you feel like you're down, like it's not worth it. But with this, every day I become more passionate about doing Beachbody because of the friendships I have in it and the friendships I've made because of being a coach. Candace?
Awesome. Thank you. So that is our 6 F's. But there's obviously a lot more to it. There's going to be a lot of questions, and we're prepared to answer them. We have an answer for everything. We've been doing this long enough that we have experienced just about every up and down that you can in this business, and we're still here, and there's a reason for that. All of these things that we've shared with you tonight, they are greater than any struggle that we could have. They're more important. We are more passionate about what we're doing, helping other women and occasionally men. We're all women, so we pretty much just help women. but helping them to find their life again and find their health. And we know that that's more important than whatever struggles we're coming up against. One question I do want to address that is really common is, we'll get a lot of people considering coaching and they'll say, oh, but I don't have a lot of friends, or, oh, I know none of my friends and family would support me in this. So welcome to the club. It's just one of those things that you have to accept the fact that we're all different, especially in our family units and your close friends. You're not always going to be on board with the same ventures, and they might not support you in this. They might be skeptical, and they might not be your very best customers or your first coaches. And that's okay, because we have built our businesses primarily through social media. So
Candace, can I just say something real quick with that? Sorry for interrupting, but I just think that when you don't have that support system from your family or from your friends in your life now, I feel like that's when friendships are so important, and gaining friendships in the business is so important and so crucial, because then you gain such a huge support system that you've never even realized that you could have had if you didn't have this experience.
Yeah, for sure. It just kind of helps you to kind of build an independence. We love our family and we love our friends who are around us every day, but it helps you to get to a point where you don't need their approval, and you don't, your success is not dependent on their approval. So we have training in our team that we offer to the new coaches. It's really simple. It's all done online, and we will guide you step by step, one day at a time, and show you how to use Facebook without being salesy and icky. We will show you how to find new friends. Emily and I never met until last month. We never met. We found each other on social media. Most of my team I have found on social media. They are not local to me, and they are not, close friends for years and years. They're my best friends now, but I found them on social media. So with the training that we offer, you're never going to be alone. We're going to walk you through it. We're going to help you learn how to use social media to your benefit, and to find those people that you really relate to and that are going to be inspired by your story, I guess. So, Cozy, do you have anything else to add before we open it up?
I don't know. I just think that because if you think about, of course you want to kind of like weigh the pros and cons before you sign up, okay? But at the same time, you're never going to know. I still learn stuff every day. You're never going to know an answer to every little thing. So don't worry about all the tiny little details. Just trust your coach. Trust that they're being honest with you. Like I try to tell people when they sign up, okay, this is what you'll be charged, okay, so that they don't have any weird charges. And then I just walk them through step by step, like Candace says, the training with every little thing. And if you try to know everything all at once, it's not going to be fun, because it's going to overwhelm you. So just take little bits and pieces, master that, go to the next, understand that, go to the next. And that's what the training does. And another thing, like, I don't have kids, but I know a lot of you do. And a lot of people that this business attracts has kids, like Candace. Like you guys, you can work with your kids running around. It doesn't matter. You can take your kids anywhere. Like even at the retreat that we did, there was a couple people that brought their babies. Like what kind of job lets you involve your family so much? And I love when I see pictures of moms working out and their kids are right next to them. Like that's like the best example that you can give people, is to like love themselves, treat their bodies right. So I just think that's, I don't know. I know Kimberly has her baby right now. Like you can work and get paid and still be around your family. So, I mean, you need to learn to be able to like put it away sometimes and really like have a one-on-one time with your family. But at the same time, like, I don't know, like Micah, my coach always says, she's like, your kids don't need you to sit down with them and play with them 24/7. It's good for kids to learn to play by themselves and entertain themselves. But for you to always be home and there with them is something that not a lot of people nowadays get to do. So I don't know. I just think that that's, I don't know, that's it. But
Well,
go ahead, Emily.
sorry, I feel like I'm talking a lot, but
No.
I was talking to a friend and we were talking about coaching, and honestly, like, you really don't have anything to lose when you sign up as a coach, because you get Shakeology, and worst comes to worst, you have a workout program that you can do at home whenever you feel like it. I just don't, there's hardly any other thing that you can, other marketing business that you can do that with. And I think that if you just give it a shot, and if you don't like it, that's fine, but you don't have anything to lose if you try it. You're not out a whole bunch of money.
No, and see, and nobody even cares. Who cares?
Okay,
And like Roxy, like their kids want to be a part of it, and not very many businesses you're going to be able to involve your family as much as you can.
Yeah.
If you guys have any like specific questions about any little thing, just mute yourself and ask it, or you can type it in the thing and one of us can answer. Lena, do you have any questions? Should I call it every day or sometimes? Okay, so Shakeology, that's like that's an actually super common question. The answer is no, you don't absolutely have to drink it every day. But I think that if you have you tried Shakeology? Yes? Yeah. You will, if you're consistent with it, you will see how it affects your body, and not just to lose weight, but how it affects how you feel, your energy, and you'll want to. And when we talk about getting your challengers to get like a challenge pack with the Shakeology and the program, it's because you're going to have better results if you're incorporating the nutrition with the programs. And it's not a weight loss drink. It's not a protein drink. It's a superfood drink that you drink to give your body vitamins it needs. And that's why it helps with the, reduce your cravings, because your body's actually getting what it needs. But they also have other options for people, because I know that there's a few people that are like sensitive to certain ingredients that are in Shakeology. And so they'll try the Recover, which is the post-workout as part of the performance line. They have the Recover, a few things with the performance line that people will try. So the answer is no, you're not required to drink it every single day to be a coach, but it's definitely easier to talk about when you know the benefits that it helps in your life, in your body. So Candace or anybody have any?
I just always compare it to a multivitamin. I mean, that's what it is. It's a multivitamin in a much tastier form. And if you are deciding that you need vitamins, you don't just take it every once in a while. You take it every day and it becomes a habit. And that's how Shakeology becomes. It's just a part of our life, because when we stop drinking it, we can feel how much it has been helping us and we miss it. So it becomes something that's just part of your routine, and you honestly wouldn't want to go without it because you know how much it helps you. So that's one of the big benefits of doing this as a business, because it doesn't take very much before your Shakeology is paid for. Mm-hmm. That's always our first goal for a new coach, is to get their shakes paid for so that they can continue to have that benefit and work on their own journey without the expense on their family budget. So it's certainly not required, but if you want to lead and inspire other people to try it, then you definitely need to be using it enough to share it and be able to offer your experience with them.
Yeah. Be a product of the product.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're not required to get shipments every month if that's kind of what you don't have to get a shipment of Shakeology every month. There's months if you have a ton of extra, you can put it on hold. It could put you inactive, but you also could order something else to make you go active. You have to have 50 PV, which is totally not relevant, but because it's confusing. It's not confusing, but if it's
confusing when you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. But you could, even if you have one person order something through you, that makes you active. So it's not, if you have extra Shakeology, it's not a big deal at all to put it off for a month. So yeah. Because there's some months that even if I have a scoop every single day, I feel like I don't quite finish the bag. So when people say how many servings are in a bag, I say 30 to 35 because I have a scoop every day. Sometimes I'm like, I still have a few days. So sometimes you have extras. So yeah. Any other little questions?
I feel like whenever I drink when I first started drinking Shakeology, I got tired of it really quick because I had one flavor, and some people like that, but I felt like it was easier to keep on drinking it every day and to make it become a habit to the point where I enjoyed drinking it every day when I had more than one flavor to
for sure.
choose from.
Lena, you do not have to order something every month. You don't have, if you don't want the Shakeology and you don't want anything else that month, you don't you're not literally, you guys, the only thing you are required to pay a month is your $15.95 coach fee. But if you order Shakeology that month, you save, even with that fee, you'll save about $15 with your discount because you get 25% off everything. So, but if there's a month that you just don't need anything, you don't have to order anything. But you do always get charged the $15 fee, but that takes care of, they do all your website stuff, they do all your shipping. You don't ever have to do any type of party or ship anything out, so it's totally worth it for me. I would not do well if I had to put on parties. Heck no.
Yeah. And we talk about, if you don't order something, we talk about how you could go inactive if you don't have any customer orders and you didn't buy anything. Honestly, going inactive is not a big deal for you. It affects us more than it affects you.
Yeah.
Like if you go inactive, whatever, you're still a coach, you can still get the discount, you can still have orders from customers, and as soon as you do, then you're active again. So it really, honestly, affects you like zip. Not
unless you go up in rank, then
as you grow your business.
As you grow your business, which as you grow your business, you're gonna have orders be coming through. So
yeah, it's really not a concern. It's not like the companies that are like, you have to order $100 in our product every month,
nope.
You know, or you have to order samples, or you have to have product on hand for people to buy from you. It's not at all like that. It's totally flexible to your budget and your circumstances.
So the $15 fee is just once a month.
Mm-hmm.
So
and your first month when you sign up, you don't have that fee. So it only starts on month 2.
Yeah. So it's just and you could even choose like the date if you want it to come out, because some people get paid on certain days and they like it to come out on certain days. But you, you're not required, or you only have it come out once a month. So, but yeah, again, if you order Shakeology, you will say instead of paying $130 for Shakeology, you pay $99. Okay, $17.03. But that depends on what state
it's different for like every state, because mine isn't 17. It's like, I don't know. It's different everywhere, but the base fee is $15.95, and then
plus whatever state you live in, the tax.
Yeah.
And same with Shakeology. It's a $99 base fee, but I think I get charged in Utah $106 for tax.
And it's $105 in Idaho.
Yeah, so it's slightly different. Oh, there you go. No tax.
Awesome.
You're living in a no tax state. Or if your family is an active military or retired or just active.
Active duty military or military spouse.
Yeah, then
that fee waived.
Yeah, you'll never have to pay that fee. So
yeah, then veterans also get that same deal, but not veteran wives. Yeah. Veteran spouse is just the vet. So,
geez, we live in the wrong state apparently.
We're in the expensive states apparently. Does anybody else have any questions?
Any other questions? Lena, let me unmute you. I'll message you, but I'll add you to, or we'll talk if you have any more questions, okay? Sound good?
All right, guys. If there's nothing else, we will wrap this up, and we did pretty good keeping it short.
Yeah, usually we go too long. Okay. All right. If you guys have any questions, message whoever sent you to the call. So.
Yep. Thanks for getting on, ladies. It was awesome.
Hey, thanks, guys.
See you.